The loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Muscles by at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Hurts throwing right away. And the Chiefs are going to get him. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Set. 180, 180. Hey.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Shifts by him. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, is confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
A first down carry for Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6.
Miami,
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
First down. 73.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Silver, set.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Hurts rolling to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games of
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Gets around him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Barkley inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
73.
Again to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Hey, 73. 63.
Back to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out right at the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Mahomes. Well, and that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Mahomes again. That's caught right side by Worthy. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
That, his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 31.
Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Down inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 31 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense,
plenty of time to get back in this game.
That one goes for 24 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Now a toss right to Barkley. He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. The 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied into half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
We're back now in KC. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
I don't need to. 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A beautiful fake. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. A handoff to Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him. Now, partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Second down, goal to go.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal. At the Chiefs.
Back to throw. And he's got it. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Steps away to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Oh, touch up. Got it.
Here's a give to Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go to Barkley again.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
180. Crowd left, get him.
Back to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Smith. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
73.
Hurts will throw. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz, points, or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.